Okay, here's your jumpers run from Saturday. Look at that start line stay. So that rear cross, it was a little bit more obvious, like what I was saying on the time to beat run. It's kind of that same thing again, but it was this, you can see it really good here. Oh. Oh yeah, that ending. You did it nice. Okay, so see, and you're just too far ahead to do a rear cross. If you're going to be that far ahead, you should just do a front cross, right? Or you could have done a blind right in there or something. But, I mean, if you're planning on doing a front cross in the first, like, 4 or 5 obstacles, don't do such a big lead out. Go ahead and take the time to go in here and shape this so you can do the rear. But, okay, so first of all, you're really drawing her this way, okay? And, I mean, the jumps do go that way, but that doesn't mean your path has to go that way. And see, now she's just getting ahead of you, and now you're cutting behind her. Okay, so she goes on and she takes the next jump, but you see what I'm talking about? Like, I don't think you need to come over this way as far as you are, but it could be deceiving, the angle and everything too. And you're ahead of her, so this is where you are now is where you would need to be starting to do a rear cross, and the dog is behind you. So you're just too far ahead. You know, go start with her, suck yourself into this pocket. That arrow's wrong. Suck yourself into this pocket, and then she needs to be starting to get ahead of you, and you guys are both like right here. And then you can send her to this jump. You can send her to this jump, and then you can go at a nice angle like that. The cross, the what you're doing here, I would expect my dog to wrap that, right? That was nice there. And this is kind of, I forget which video it was I was talking about, where you do a front cross or something and then you immediately have to do a turn, and you kind of need to plan that and think about it when you're walking it. So when you do the blind, I mean, the blind worked really good, but you're not showing that there's a turn coming up here at all. So I probably would have done the blind and immediately put up my outside arm. And, I mean, it's not, she doesn't land too long this way, but she kind of carries herself out here and then has to come back to the weave poles. Because my guess is that she knew there was a turn because you're on this side of her, and she knew that you weren't going to this jump. So she deduced that there was a turn because there's nowhere else to go. But I think if you had cued it with your shoulders and your outside arm better, she might have, taken this and gotten lined up to the weaves prettier. Get her in there. And then here you're just pulling away before she's not even seen the double yet. So you just, like on one of the other videos, you did a really good job of connecting out of the tunnel and then showing the double. And here, let's see, I can see she's coming out right here. And you're connected with her, and you're sort of, I mean, you're showing it, but you're also kind of moving this way. And she just didn't see it. I don't think she saw it. And then there was a jump right here, so you just pulled a little too much too soon. But you do this end nice. Again with the turn here, whoops, on this jump, she figures out when she's in the air that there's a turn. And this was hard. I mean, this part was hard because I was pretty far behind my dogs too, so it's hard to show a turn if you're totally behind too. So I don't know how much she could have done there. But anyway, this part was nice. The syrup to the blind, and that part is really pretty.